All she's ever wanted is what's best for me. Forever flooding me with love, support and empathy. A mother's child in her eyes, forever I'll be. Forever I'll be. That boy slapping on my fish fingers and baked beans, late for school as she's nudging my shoulders, trying her best to gently wake me. Running around the garden, collecting conkers, getting muddy knees, scared of the dark, pretending not to be, of bumblebees. Forever I'll be. That boy who can't sit still, fidgeting, untucked shirt, still managing to get scribbles of biro on his cheek, somehow school trousers caped in dirt, falling over and pretending it didn't hurt. That boy, forever I'll be. Burning evenings in the sun, pedaling my tractor round and around the garden, outside, feeling free, whilst inside the house there's someone there making sure I'm all right, keeping an eye on me. Taking a couple years longer than the others to stop sucking my fingers. So she gave me this invisible nail varnish that tasted like off lemons, which allowed me to stop. And when I could accomplish that, I felt like there was nothing in my way of ever reaching the top. Because that boy, forever I'll be, jumping over sofas when she's trying to watch the TV, hiding under covers when she's trying to change the bed sheets, a cheeky little shit. Avoiding any glimpse or glances of seriousness, devoid of any symptoms or lack of love's deliriousness. When I'd get like this, she'd call me French bread. Because the French word for bread is pain, spelt like pain, and I didn't know because I hadn't linked that chain from my French classes yet. If she didn't want to play football with me, she said she couldn't because she had a bone in her leg, and I'd nod in understanding whilst not really understanding that we, of course, all have bones in our legs. One day I'd realise this and we'd giggle about it so much until tears were shed. Because after love, the next best thing you can give a child is humour, and she would laugh till it consumed her whilst I soaked it all up like a Henry the Hoover. Because that boy, forever I'll be, growing up too fast, she holds me close to make it last, and I push away. Teenage years and I'm getting angsty, feeling overgrown and itching to ditch this name just because I think it's lame. 18 now, and I start to think that that boy is in fact gay. Dreading the day I see the look on her face, but eventually plucking up the courage and essentially realising that everything's going to be okay. That is after a couple of awkward questions and answers are out of the way. Because that boy, forever I'll be, bumbling around astray, travelling this world, making her heartbeat skip and sway, falling in and out of love. The drug-like rise and the sobering plunge, she's an extended arm to soak up my tears like a sponge. But my mum, forever she'll be. Pointing me in the right direction, my guiding light, my calming tone, not a house nor a town, but the closest thing I've come across to the very definition of home. For that boy, forever I'll be, slurping on my baked beans, late for school as she's nudging my shoulders, trying her best to gently wake me, running around the garden collecting conkers, getting muddy knees, scared of the dark, pretending not to be of bumblebees. Forever I'll be. In the loving, caressing care of a mother, one of a kind 007, 'cause a bond like this is truly like no other.